This man tried to kill his wife. He took the woman to the edge of a cliff under the pretext of seeing the view. He wanted to push her off the cliff, but just as he was about to do it, she told him she was pregnant. When the man heard that, he hurriedly let go of his hand. He only wanted to inherit the woman's property, but now he has a son. He had no choice but to let the woman live for one more year. After the child was born, he did it again to his wife, and this time he simply set fire to the house. While his wife was still asleep, he picked up his son and left quietly. But just then the fire ignited a picture frame on the wall. Soon it fell off the wall and hit the floor with a noise. The sound woke up his wife, who was sleeping. The man had no choice but to go back to bed. He lied to his wife and said he didn't hear anything, but the naturally sharp wife soon smelled a burning odor. She rushed out of bed and woke up her parents. Seeing that the plan failed, the man was the first to rush into the fire. He wasn't trying to put out the fire, but to get himself out of suspicion, as his father-in-law doused the fire with a bucket of water. The man's plan to kill his wife failed again. The next day the wife felt something strange too. Her husband said the fire was caused by the cotton balls he put on the sofa, but she remembered putting the cotton balls in the box. How could the cotton balls appear on the sofa for no reason? The woman was very confused, but she didn't know that she was having her second brush with death. On the other side of the room, although the man's plan to kill his wife failed, but he immediately came up with a brilliant idea. Because the old house was damaged after the fire, so he proposed a new house. In order to get his wife to agree, he lied that he could come up with $300,000. As long as his wife gave him another $300,000, they could have a big, beautiful new house. He purposely chose a house in a plush neighborhood. The wife was instantly impressed by him, but in reality, the man only had $2,000 in his pocket. He didn't have $300,000, but even so, he took his wife to the bank. He asked the clerk to set up a joint account. The husband and wife would put their savings into this account to facilitate the purchase of a house. But after his wife deposited her $300,000 into the account, the man said his bank card was frozen. It would take a month before he could transfer the money. His father-in-law thought he was lying because he knows men can't afford it, but he didn't know. The man went to the bank the next day. He withdrew the $300,000 his wife had deposited in the bank because it was a joint account, so he could use the money freely. Not only that, he secretly put sleeping pills in his wife's food while cooking dinner. When his wife fell asleep, he took out the woman's wallet and took out her ID and imitated his wife's handwriting on a piece of paper. After practicing countless signs, he signed his wife's name on a huge insurance policy worth $2 million. The next morning, he took his wife on a picnic under the pretext of relaxation. He wanted to make it easier for himself to kill her, but he was discovered by his father-in-law. Seeing that his daughter seemed to be in a state of delirium, he immediately realized something was wrong. Not long after the two of them left, father-in-law received a call from the bank, alerting him that his daughter's account had an anomaly. The old man immediately tried to open the man's suitcase. He found a bill and a huge insurance policy. By now the man had taken his wife to the woods. Before the drug wore off, he took his son outside. He was going to burn his wife to death in the car, but just then, the old man called his daughter. He told his daughter that her life was in danger and told her to go home. The woman didn't understand what her plotter was saying, but she stepped out of the car trembling, and it was this action that saved her life.